Hey everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is Power Play, and we're joined, as always, by Chris Uminski. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Brian. How are you?
Doing quite well. Excited to talk a little bit of Bruins. It's been a minute. The regular season has started now. How are they looking so far?
You know what? I got to say, going into the season, there was a lot to be concerned about. We're missing Brad Marchand. We're missing Matt Grizzly. We're missing Charlie McAvoy. A lot of big pieces. And, new coach, Jim Montgomery, coming in. We don't really know what to expect. But I have to say, based on everything that I've seen, I think we're going to be okay.
All right. Hey, people love to hear that, I'm sure. So, right off the rip, 3-1 record. The have 6 points. How is that to start? Obviously, that one loss was a little disappointing. I don't know if you want to start there. Do you want to start with the wind? The floor is yours.
The Ottawa game was an anomaly, I think, so far. And that, for a high-scoring game like that, 7-5 final score, Ottawa winning, it's kind of hard to tell, where, was it that we were playing bad, or was it that they were playing better than us, but we were still playing well? There was a lot to take. There was a lot to take out of that game. The biggest thing, though, I think, was what made the difference was goaltending. And Jeremy Swayman, you're not going to hear me say this a lot, he did not look good.
That's an understatement, I guess. But, that was bad.
We pulled him after, I think, 4 or 5 goals and got Allmark in there, and which didn't really help all that much. But the offense just in general, and I said, we're missing Brad Marchand, which is such a huge piece of that. They've been looking really good. David Krejci, mwah. Oh, I'm so glad to have David Krejci back, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, what kind of an impact has he had so far in his return?
So it's like he never left at all. Seamless transition right back into the lineup. Jim Montgomery switched up the lines a little bit, and I think what he did was interesting. He put David Pastrnak, David Krejci, and Andre Nosek all on a line together. And they are all, and a reason is because they're all from the Czech Republic, according to him, and they grew up playing the same style of hockey.
Right. So
they can play really well together, and it's working.
Yeah, I mean, that's a creative way to do it, right? And when you have players who, would have, the shared language, some probably shared life experiences and whatnot, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Sorry, Pavel Zacha was the other player. I was confusing another player.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, so that's been an effective strategy for them. How do you think, that's obviously a great coaching move. How do you think the coach has been doing so far? And I mean, 4 games, but
I'm happy with Montgomery so far. I like the way that he's switched up the lines a little bit. There's definitely more. I like Taylor Hall now on the third line. He plays very. Taylor Hall plays well with anybody, it feels like. And if you ask a fan of any other hockey team, they'll say they would call me nuts for saying that.
Right.
Like Taylor Hall has a bit of a reputation for not being great in locker rooms, but I think he has molded so well with this team. We can put him anywhere and he'll play well.
Yeah, I mean, hey, didn't work out for his other team, but it worked out for us that he didn't have a good relationship there, right? Like we were able to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we won that trade 100%. Looking back, that was our first episode. I think was the Taylor Hall trade.
Oh my god, so long ago now.
Like looking back, I am very happy with that move. He's definitely one of my favorite players on the team.
Yeah, no, happy that you stayed around too. That's exciting. So yeah, and what else about this team has you excited or worried or anything going going now? I
Well,
know you said they're going to be okay, but
Jacob looks really good again. Um, that's another player. I'm very happy he stuck around.
you're right.
But the player who's been getting my attention the most, and I know I screwed up his name earlier, but that's Pavel Zacha. Pavel Zacha, we got from the Devils in the offseason, and that was like a I can take him or leave him sort of deal. But he's so far has had quite an impact. They put him on the check line, and he plays very well with Pastrnak, very well with Krejci. Like, it's just the logic for putting that line together is very good. I'm very happy with all of the moves. He looks very good. And I don't have very many complaints about the Bruins right now.
Hey, you love to hear that, right? I mean, that's what you want a couple games in, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, is there anything else you'd like to talk about before we get on out of here?
I think that's going to do it for now. Looking forward to Brad Marchand coming back. He's skating.
Yes. Oh, all right.
He's ahead of schedule, so no, come back.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Chris, where can they find you online?
Best place to find me is going to be Chris_Uminski on Twitter. And then I am on TikTok. I sometimes post things. I'm trying to do more with that. That's at Chris Uminski.
So yeah, go follow him both places, and of course, Whalers Revival. Right, we're still holding out hope.
Right. That's right. We are holding out hope for the Hartford Whalers. I have a strategy.
Okay, I like that.
Come back. You will hear all about my exploits once the plans come to fruition.
All right, I love that. So yeah, go follow Chris on all those places. You can follow me on Twitter at @theFakeBMar. This BMARR channel is on Twitter at Wicked Good Sport and at WG Everything. Instagram Wicked Good Everything. Twitch at twitch.tv/Wicked Good Everything, and on TikTok search Wicked Good Sports. Search Wicked Good Everything. We also have a blog, wickedgoodeverythingsports.com. Chris writes about hockey there. I write about football there. Ryan writes about the NBA there. Rhett writes about baseball. It's a one-stop shop in addition to our channel. So with that said, Chris, thank you so much for your time.
Great. Thank you, Brian.
We'll see you all in the next one.